Okay, let's start with Barney's Beanery.
Barney's Beanery.
That's where I took my wife on our first date.
Get out,
in
really?
Los Angeles.
You know, it's iconic, right?
Yeah, it sure
and
is.
The chili, unbelievable.
It's good. So I'm going to pay attention on this.
Okay, so they have a Texas chili, which is what we're going to make here. I think it's the best of all their chilies.
Okay.
It's a chili con carne, so no beans, no tomato sauce.
Okay.
So the flavor comes from the peppers, right? Here's the two kind of, we're going to use peppers that are dry,
okay,
fresh, and then some powder.
Got it.
Right? So we got these dry peppers. This is a Guajillo pepper.
How hot is that?
It's kind of mild. It's a sweet heat, a little bit smoky.
Okay.
Right? And so with your peppers, you want to just like cut the stems off like that and then cut up the side. I'm making a mess, but you get the idea. You get all the seeds out, right?
Yes.
Dump all those seeds out and then throw them on a pan. Toss them in the oven, 350 for about 3 minutes.
Sure.
Then put them in some hot water to rehydrate them. And then pop them in a blender, and you get this beautiful puree.
Yum.
That's your guajillo, and then we've also got these ancho peppers, which are like kind of fruity, like raisins or sun-dried tomatoes. So we're bringing in all these flavors. Do the same thing. There's your paste for the ancho after you do all that processing. You want to work on your meat. We got some chuck that we've cut into like 3/4-inch cubes and start browning it.
Got it.
This is the last of it. We've already browned a bunch of it. We got to pull these guys out.
Okay.
And get these seeds off of here. And look at this pot. Look at this pot at the bottom.
That's my kind of pot.
That is the secret right there, because look in the bottom here.
Yeah.
See that good stuff? That's what's going to add flavor to
Yes,
everything
sir.
else we
Yes,
put in
sir.
it, right? You know the deal. All right, so dump these in. You want to dump those in?
Yeah.
We got onions. We got more pepper, fresh pepper, garlic. Stir that up.
Okay.
That's the flavor.
How long do you cook it down for?
Only like 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Right there. And then we can add our beef back in. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll pop in the spices.
Okay.
So we've got some chili powders, old chili powder. One's called Gephardt, over 100 years old, right? So is Barney's Beanery. So it's very likely that these are in the recipe. So Gephardt is one, and Maxine is another, and some cumin.
This will all be online, too, so if you forget any of these names, you'll be able to look it up.
Yeah, it's important to use these ingredients because these were around before Barney's made these recipes, so they're probably going to be in there.
Can y'all smell that? I smell it, boy. That's
little salt, baby. Little pepper, right?
Yes.
Little bit of brown sugar.
Oh,
Stir
brown
that
sugar.
up now.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a surprise. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, a little bit of sweetness. It'll add a lot to it.
Okay.
So while that's cooking, you're going to dissolve a beef bouillon cube in some water, and we're going to toss that in. Mm-hmm. This isn't that hard, is it?
No, it really isn't. This is the kind. I like this kind of cooking.
Where you just kind of dump.
I like
and cook.
that. Yep.
Yeah. And then also we're going to take some corn masa, some corn flour.
Okay.
And just put that in some water too. If you don't do that, it'll kind of get lumpy in there.
Okay.
So
this kind of it's to thicken it, I guess.
This is to thicken it.
Okay.
And better than flour.
Is that right?
Flavor, you know? It's got that flavor of the corn.
Do y'all ever use that? I've never used corn
Try
masa.
this to thicken your chilies. It's amazing.
That's great.
So put some of that in there, right?
Yep.
Crank up the heat. We're going to add some more stuff. You ready?
Okay, yep.
You stir, I'll dump.
Okay.
Chicken broth.
Okay. Could you use beef broth, or that's just
Use chicken
overpowering?
broth. Yeah, probably too much beef because you already have the beef in there.
Yes.
So go with the chicken broth. We're going to add some lemon juice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, lime juice. Some apple cider vinegar. Some oregano, right? Stir that in there.
There's no way I would remember this, so I'm going
There's a few
online.
ingredients, but really it's just kind of chopping and dumping, so it's pretty easy. A little bit of what's called El Pato tomato sauce, which is more like a salsa.
Okay.
Also over 100 years old, this.
Amazing.
Add that in there, brings a lot of flavor to it. A little bit of beer, like maybe a third of a cup.
Okay.
Maybe like a half cup, maybe.
Go for it. We love it.
A little more? Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of beer. Little bit of beer.
You see how my audience is?
Now we got those that pureed ancho. This is what really.
Well, I tell you, this chili better be good, man, because it's
killer.
long process.
You will make this. You will win a chili cook-off with this chili.
I love it.
Just make sure the other people in the cook-off don't watch this show.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you got your guajillo chili, right?
Okay. Oh, it smells good.
I think, is that everything? I think that's it. We just did it. So let that simmer for 3 hours, and what's going to happen is the meat's going to get tender, just fall apart tender, and it's going to be amazing.
Can we taste it?
And that's it.
Is that it right
Look,
here?
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna taste
Check
right
this
out
out. Look at, can you guys see that color of that thing?
That is dark,
Look at that deep,
rich.
dark color. It reduces, it gets thick. And you're tasting all those chilies.
Oh my gosh.